Hello everybody, I'm TychoCelchuuu, the immortal god from another realm, here to tell you all about Company Heroes 2, the game that is not as bad as it was when it came out, so I'm happy with it. It's in a place now. It's in a place where I feel like I can reconcile myself to the various things that occur in the video game. They took out blizzards, which, great. CoH2 is one of our players, playing as the Osshair with a Grenadier Bulletin, an MG42 Bulletin, and a Grenadier Bulletin. Apparently a Smurf or a new player, up against CJ Citizen, who has Conscript Bulletin, a Conscript Bulletin, and a Maxim Bulletin. So for those keeping score at home, both players have a Machine Gun Bulletin and a Frontline Infantry Bulletin, which is boring. This game is being simultaneously... Oh, it's a live game, by the way. We're watching a... We're spectating game. It's currently the highest auto match ranked game, and it's being simultaneously broadcast live on Twitch, where a wonderful coterie of viewers are currently talking about blizzards, the Nintendo Switch, and who CoH2 is. CoH2 is a Smurf for Honey Nuts. That may have been a lie. That's not true. J for Jet says, I like how he told me your infantry micro isn't very good as I stopped him 2 matches in a row. That is CoH2, who J for Jet thinks maybe is a new player because he seems bad, but it could just be J for Jet is good. It could just be that, guys. J for Jet right now in my Twitch chat. So we have a quick cap on this munitions point, which is then immediately linked up by CoH2's Grenadiers. And we do have a Grenadier MG42 build for CoH2 versus the 3 conscript squad for CJ Citizen. Any interesting doctrines here? Oh, it's the Railway Artillery Doctrine. That's a kind of weird thing. I don't know how I feel about that. And very boring Soviet doctrines. Great. Sinza says, you're the perfect narrator on the next Tornet. We like your style. I like my style too. I would say I'm probably the best person ever to have broadcast on Twitch, but I don't want to be overly immodest, so I won't actually say that out loud. I'll just think it in my head and have a warm, fuzzy feeling, which penetrates most of the way down my body, but not to my feet, which are perpetually cold. I gotta buy some slippers one of these days. Don't have any. So the conscripts, oorah, knowing the tactical importance of getting to this building before anybody else, including those pioneers, and especially that MG, do that. MG, very interestingly, turns around to fire at the building. You're not gonna get a lot of damage done. You're gonna get some done. Notice it's chipping out the health bar, not too bad, because it is very close, relatively, so you're going to hurt some people. But I said it's very interesting because there are these conscripts here who can come in and flank, but I think there's a choice by CoH2 saying, look, if the conscripts come and try and flank me, I'm going to fuck them up with these Pios and these Grenadiers. And it turns out if the conscripts don't and just get behind cover, I'm still going to fuck them up. So that turned out to work out very well for CoH2, who was taking a lot of damage on this MG42, but was also putting it out, and pushed off those conscripts. CJ Citizen, meanwhile, is just hoping to come in with this other conscript squad to mop things up, but I would be worried about that because there's another Grenadier squad here, so this is suddenly looking pretty good for the Germans, except for the fact that the Soviets have been capping the entire fucking map, which seems to be a pattern in these games that we're watching tonight, or a pattern on the game I've recently uploaded to YouTube. If you're a YouTube viewer watching this after the fact, not able to catch me streaming at twitchtv.com/TychoCelchuuu, go there today for 10% off your lifetime. No, you won't die faster if you watch me, I promise. At least not faster than if you watch some other streamer. What do we got going on in chat? Some people talking about whether or not CoH2 is any good at the game. I would say so far from what I've seen, CoH2 is not terrible. We have an MG. Oof, this MG has not gone back to base yet. This MG has stayed out in the field. It's in the church now. It's got 2 people and a health bar about the size of, let's just say Donald Trump's dick, okay? You know, I haven't used that joke ever. Probably won't use it again. I'm usually not one to belittle people's penis sizes, but Donald Trump does seem to be obsessed with the size of his dick. So I feel like it's only okay to joke about somebody's small dick if they're making a big deal about having a big dick, because only the people who make a big deal about having a big dick have small dicks, and that's the only time it's okay to joke about it, because otherwise it's like, who cares how big it is? It's not the size of the Titanic, it's the motion of the ocean that killed all those people. That's the lesson that you should learn today. Also the cold, I guess, is what killed all the people. And this is a very cold map. They took out blizzards, but the map is very cold. It's covered in snow. And this MG finally pushed out, because who the fuck thought it was not going to get pushed out? I mean, what are you even thinking, putting that MG out there on the fight? And now the Germans are really up shit creek, because they don't have a lot of infantry in the field. They've got a Grenadier who can occupy this building, but not for long, because there's flamethrowers here. This is going to be bad for the Germans. They're even losing their fuel to these conscripts. So I got to say, suddenly everything's looking Soviet. What are they even shooting at? What are they... what are they firing at? Someone explain, someone in Twitch chat, tell me what those guys are firing their flamethrower at. How can they have line of sight? I guess they can see behind it because these people, but they don't have line of fire. That's insane. What is chat talking about? Oh god, it's maybe politics. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Should not have mentioned Donald Trump. We got the flamethrower duels. The German doing not so bad, pushing back sort of in the center of the map. Pioneers are very low, so they got to get out of here. And this demo charge is waiting to fuck some people up. But now the German has pushed off all 4 squads. They were all retreating, and so there's some breathing room. Whoa! Did we lose? We didn't lose a. That German must have seen the demo charge and fired at it, because that was recently nerfed. You can now see the demo charge when you get close. J for Jet says attack ground, so they free fired. Why would you attack ground with the flamethrower? What does that get you? Does that go through the house? Evil Triple says demo spotted. Yeah, I must have seen the demo and shot it. So that's unfortunate, but that's they've recently been nerfed. So what are you expecting? We got a grenade going on those guys. I lied. There wasn't. There must. Oh, maybe they just built those sandbags. I thought it was an explosion. Maybe it was just the sandbags popping into existence. And we've elected Mechanized Company completed. That's so exciting, guys. I'm so excited for the Lichter Mechanized Company. What are these guys not moving for? Soviet player busy microing Lord knows what. Very hard. That exploded too. Okay, it's definitely just the sandbags popping into existence. Evil Triple One says you can now see the demo charge from the International Space Station. Good joke. I like it. Good job. Yeah, so teching wise, the Soviet hasn't really had a chance. All these engineers are fucking out there in the field because they've both been given flamethrowers. The German did have a chance to tech. We went up to a Lichter Mechanized Company. What's going to come out? Is it just for the Pak 40 and maybe the Panzergrunds? Who knows? No, it's not. I'm an idiot. It's the armored car. I mean, it's not like I was ruling that out. The other option is if it's not just for the Pak and the Panzergrund, then it's for the armored car, and it turns out it's for the armored car. That's one of the 2 main reasons to quick tech up to a Lichter Mechanized Company, or not, maybe not quick tech, just tech. Let's just say tech. Let's say quick tech. I'll say quick tech. You wanna try and stop me? You want to fucking try and stop me saying quick tech? Come on, give me a try, give me a try. I'm gonna call it a quick tech. If it's not a quick tech, what are you doing on that side of the cover? Jesus. That is just a really weird sandbag setup. Who are you guarding yourself from with that? 7-minute 222 says AM Simza with a emoticon of a guy doing a facepalm. Look, it's an 8-minute 222, let's be fair. And AM Simza says, well, SU Soviets can call in T-34 soon. Well, soon is not soon enough, because this AT, or this armored car is here, and it's shooting conscripts. It's got a kill already. Look at that. Ooh, this is gonna get ugly. Watch this, watch this, watch these motherfuckers burn. They're gonna burn, they're gonna roast. Squeal like a pig. Squeal like a pig! Yeah, Soviet player must have been AFK for those guys, because no way you want to keep them in green cover that long. Luckily to only lose 2 units that whole time. We do have medics, right? Yeah, we have medics. Long ago, and here we go, up to tier 3. So tier 2 to tier 3 for the Soviets, probably going to T a C-70. No, we're probably going to see a T-70 or an SU-76 to hit the armored car. T-70 much better at that, but an SU-76 has more staying power, so really it's all a mystery. But the T-70 better at fighting infantry, but the SU-76 better at fighting buildings. So many choices. What are these guys AFK for? These guys, they have an excuse. Also, they're moving. But these guys, you have no excuse. You have no excuse sleeping on the job. There you go. That's what Tycho likes to see. Evil Triple One, call in, you mean by... Oh, talking to AM Simza about calling in the T-34. CoH said, virtually nobody will tech a 222 in this patch, and for good reasons. The unit is overpriced and has zilch impact. I've seen, I feel like, more armored cars than 0. So, people do tech to the 222. Maybe they're going to learn not to. Maybe the idea is it's bad, but I've seen them. Not as much as you used to see, but I've seen them. Feza says 222 needs repairing for days. Everything needs repairing for days these days. Even the US tanks need repairing for days. They nerfed that in the patch. Am Simza says Toby's Pio spam, say no. Oh, I guess the idea is if you have a lot of pios, you can repair. Fezza says, I don't understand you, but that's only because it's awfully late here. Talking to Amsensa. To be fair, very few people understand what Amsensa is saying. Arkkerm says, I just started playing CoH2 again. Congrats, join the club. I just started playing CoH2 again. Am I wasting my time with the Americans? In real life, you're wasting your time with Americans. Everybody should just abandon our country and leave us to fucking fester in this horrible pit of despair that we've dug ourselves. But in the game, I don't think so. You can play Americans. They're a fine faction. Everything's a fine faction, I feel like. People are saying OKW is fucked up. I feel like that's not 100% true. Maybe Brits are fucked up. I don't know much about Brits. But Americans fine, Auster fine. You can find people complaining about basically anything. I think the meta's still shaking out. Romeo's got that tournament coming up that's going to maybe settle the meta a little bit. But right now, who really knows? We just got a patch. How many kills? Just 4 kills on the armored car. But its impact is outsized, I would say, because it's helping push off infantry, and it's probably driving the tech to the T-34. We went up to Tier 4. The Soviets hit Tier 3, but only as a stepping stone to go to Tier 4. That was changed long ago, where you now have to, you can't go straight to Tier 4, which I cried about because I used to always just go straight for the T-34s. Now I still go straight for the T-34s, but I got to stop at Tier 3 first. But it's just the building. The building just exists to get us here, so we can build a T-34. At about 12 minutes is when we're gonna get it. Right. I looked in the upper right, and for a second I was like, did he cancel that? But because I couldn't see the icon, but the icon's there. Jesus, stop talking in my ear, you fucking announcer. What do we got? We got the guards are off a combined arms tactics. Interesting. The Soviet player has very few units on the field, which is very interesting. We have a pack out ready for the T-34, so we'll have to see how that works. Here's the only fight going on. Oh, it's a blob. What a choice. What a choice. Again, I'm not super anti-blob these days, but I feel like there's machine guns out there. We got a machine gun here, a machine gun, well, here I guess. It's not really out there, but you want to be scared of, okay, well, we split, so it's okay. And the T-34 is coming along, so if you run into the machine gun, that's actually kind of good, because then the machine gun is like, oh, I want to shoot the blob, but the T-34 is shooting me. Do I stay or should I go? Etc., etc., the lyrics of that Clash song. Which is one of my... not my least favorite Clash song, but it's not the best Clash song. Anyways, here's the T-34. It's here to scare off the armored car, which had a fairly limited lifespan in terms of being useful in this game. And let's all wave goodbye to the armored car as it approaches obsolescence. You had a good run, but you're fucked now. Let's check over on Twitch chat. That's a song, says Fezza. Yep. Correct. That's what I was going for. Do I still have any tea in this cup? Oh, no, I don't. Despair. No tea. Now I know how people without tea feel. Kind of interesting sticking this flamethrower squad in the church. I guess it's to get respite from the grenadiers, but there's a lot of them. They're just gonna see they're shooting you. See, you lost a guy. Here's the armored car. You lost another guy. Here's the armored car, and where's the pack? Where's the pack? God damn. How are the 2 fucking packs over? What are you doing with those things? Put them in the middle. What? Jesus, the T-34 that was there like 20 minutes ago. Put them in the middle. Arkkerm says, favorite tea? You actually missed it, Arkkerm. I said it earlier. It's Genmai Tea with Brown Rice by Yoma Matamaya. Green tea with brown rice. Sizz2 says, 222 gave him a lot of map control. Yes, it's all gone now. Honeynut says, now he can track infantry. I don't know what that's in response to. Maybe the 2... oh, that one. Yeah. There you go. Unlocks the infantry awareness ability. Great. I'm sure the the German player is very happy about that. We have a 82mm mortar called, and that's a really interesting choice. I think it's a anti-machine gun measure, and also anti-builder. Whoa! I said it's an and an anti-pack measure, obviously, but I said it's an anti-machine gun measure right as it killed 2 machine gunners, so I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back. Too hard. Too much self-congratulation. We gotta swing the other way. We gotta start having negative self-esteem. Going into Woody Allen mode. Starting now. Not the one where you diddle kids, but the good one. Amsinza says, still 0 mines planted. So, Luciano CoH asking, are you Chinese? No, I'm actually Jewish. I do eat a lot of Chinese food, though. I made a bear's paw tofu for lunch today. Look that up. That's some good stuff. Bear's paw tofu. Highly recommend bear's paw tofu. Jesus, that was a grenade. They walked right into it. Soapy player, I'm sure, was microing somewhere else, had sort of given them a move order and been like, they're probably good for now. But they actually, I think they walked into a grenade meant for the conscripts. That's some bad luck. Those engineers are fucking like, oh god, woe is me. Woe is us. I'm dying. What is chat talking about? Oh, they're trying to figure out who MineSir is in terms of smurfing. Somebody guessing that it's Toronto Andres TC, and somebody else saying, no, it's not that. That was J for Jet's guess. And Drekasok is like, no fucking clue. So here, finally, the packs are fucking where they're supposed to be with this T-34, but the tiny wooden wall is foiling their plans. The T-34 is now knocking down the wall, which is maybe not so great for your future life. If you ever worry about, like, oh god, there's a wooden wall in the way, why is that blocking my high caliber artillery pieces? Well, you should play Men of War Assault Squad, or Men of War Assault Squad 2 these days, because you can just shoot through anything in that game. I mean, not anything, but they've realistically modeled all the ballistics and penetration. Guards Rifle do decrew one of those with a grenade, then have to pull out, but this is looking pretty bad for the Germans. This pack is too far away, and there's a few too many shot blockers for it to get any more shells on the T-34. That first double shot, I guess, only penetrated once on the T-34, which is probably feeling pretty good about that. This is some good bait. I don't know why that's not moving down. You really got to be moving south. You're baiting with your armored car. This is perfect. You lured the T-34 in. You could have really fucked it up at that point, especially because you can fucking nail it with a Faust. Is there another pack I'm not seeing anywhere? No, there isn't. That could have been really good. That could have been... That was a Faust, right? Yeah, just now. That was a Faust. And that could have trapped the T-34 and you could have nailed it, but the German player just couldn't get the micro going, couldn't get that pack repositioned down south, and misses the chance to nail the T-34. So that was bad. Could have been much, much worse, actually. The German really only, I think, got a decrewed pack out of all that. The scout car survived, the other pack didn't even get decrewed, didn't even lose any models, no squads were lost, so that could have been much worse, but he didn't get a T-34 out of it, and that's probably as deep as the T-34 is going to be for a while. You ever get that feeling? This is as deep as things are going to be for a while. I know that feeling. So that's unfortunate. Somebody in Twitch chat, Amsimza, said should have built Katyusha. Looking at the second T-34 being built, you don't need a Katyusha. You have 2 mortars, one of which has 3 kills. So many team weapons. Katyusha is most. Yeah, everybody's saying you should get some artillery. Look, once you have 2 mortars, that's good enough. You know, let's not get greedy, guys. Let's not get Katyusha crazy. Fucking just because it's named after like a woman or something. You're like, oh god, give me that Katyusha. No. Just chill. Use the mortars. The mortars are good. In a way, the mortars are better because there's not like a big like when they fire and your opponent's like, oh, better move all my team weapons so don't get hit. Instead, it's just like, oh, you know, there's some mortar falling. I don't know exactly what it's shooting at. Maybe I'm cool if I stay here. And it's like, nope, boom, shell wipes out 3 people. Oh, this may be the end for the 222, having just gotten vet 2. So tragic. Where's the packs? Where are the packs? Where are the fucking packs? Oh, here they are. Ooh, we're doing Ring Around the Rosie. This is exciting. Are they going to get Faust? They're going to get Faust off. Ooh, and the engine is down. I feel like... was it the Faust that got... I think it's the Faust that got the engine. It's tough to tell because the pack fired simultaneously. Oh, it's hard to keep track of what's going on because there's another T-34. This could get weird. These guys are going to get mortared. This thing has to keep backing away. The packs are out for blood. One pack is... Oh, this is good. This is finally the German player is realizing where the packs ought to go because they're all correctly positioned. CS23 says, I don't think the pack can get the engine. Does it have to be low health before you get engine crits on anything other than snares? I guess maybe that's how it works now. Or these guys trying to Faust, maybe. T-34 is getting out, so nice try. Mortars. Ooh, here, look, it's a flare. That's a tripwire flare? Oh no, it's a mortar flare, I bet. Yeah, must be. Where's the other mortar? I guess the flare recharges real fast, because there's no way that's a tripwire flare. What the fuck is going on? Look at this! This is a bad idea. Why would you do this? This pack is right here. I shouldn't say that, because I've done cocky shit like that so much. Well, I guess it was to get it vet 2. That was the plan. And here is how tank AI works in this game. God, this is... Jesus, this is bad. This is... And that's... well, that's one tank down. CoH in chat says, Jesus the pathing. Yeah. Yeah, guys. That's this video game. Church is looking a little worse for wear, but his health bar is fine. That's the important thing. That guy somehow still gets covered. 2 mortars. I'd be worried about this mortar hitting the church. We're gonna watch this mortar, okay? It's gonna hit the church when it fires, right? There's no way that doesn't happen. Oh, that's bullshit. That's some straight bull. Like, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's good that it doesn't hit the church. It's stupid whenever that happens in this game, but I mean, it's weird that you don't have to think about it when you put it there, but you totally would have to think about it if you put it behind this building. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe this is maybe the church is a ghost. Guys, you ever think about that? Have we been in the Sixth Sense all along? Can I see dead people? How do we test this? Somebody in Twitch chat, kill yourself and type something if I can see it. I can see dead people. CoH says, if you want to see OP, wait for the Soviet skill planes to emerge. I'm excited. These Sturmoviks are pretty nuts. We've seen them in a few previous casts. If you're on YouTube right now, you can go back through my archive. Don't go too far back, because you'll hit 3 StarCraft matches that I casted a year ago. But wow. What was that? The armored car? What blew up? What blew up? So a mortar just got... No, it wasn't a mortar. I bet it's the T-34. Maybe it's the mortar. Oof, so much stuff to look at. I think it must be the mortar. Oh, we had a smoke barrage. We had a smoke barrage to sneak up on this MG that we totally missed, but that's okay. We caught that it happened because Tycho is cool enough to click on things and find their cooldowns, so we know it happened, despite not having seen it. And the Soviet got an MG-42 out of that, which is crazy, and the German just lost it. Suddenly, the German needs a Tiger. We're 10 fuel away from the Tiger, and the German suddenly desperately needs it. We went from looking pretty good for the German, having taken out that T-34, tucked up to a Tiger, to not having any fucking squads, losing an MG, losing a Grenadier. It's all going bad, and the Soviets now have control of basically the entire map. There are 2 CPs here that the Soviets don't have, but this is suddenly going very badly, and despite hitting the dirt, the conscript's still taking some good damage from that MG, which I guess, does Vet 2 help with that? Improve suppression and field control. I don't know what field control is. Maybe it's packing up and stuff like that. You'd better pack it up. And by pack it up, I mean literally pack it up, not like pack 40 it up. I wasn't trying to make a pun or something. Who do you think I am? Some sort of worthless charlatan who only makes puns or something? No, my humor is very sophisticated. I talk about penises and things like that. And here's the Tiger. Let's check over Twitch chat. People saying rifle nade. So it was a rifle nade that killed those people down. Where am I looking? That killed those people down here. I swear I clicked on the Grenadiers and it wasn't on cooldown. You could faintly hear the guard shack grenade and also the visual of the rifle nade hit them. Well, I saw the visual, but I thought it wasn't on cooldown. I've been bamboozled. My mind bamboozled me. Some bloke is in chat. Welcome, some bloke. An honored Company of Heroes veteran caster, for those of you who are not aware. Some bloke was famous for foolishly casting team games on his own, which no mere mortal could ever keep up with, but some bloke was able to do it. And also famous for not playing the game, because he, unlike most people, is smart enough to realize that video games are trash, and if you play them, you'll only get misery. But welcome, some bloke. Thank you for joining us. So now that there's a Tiger here, I think the German is actually feeling pretty good, because the Russians have no AT guns. They stole the machine gun, but not the AT gun, and also the machine gun. This is the Maxim, but it's not long for this world. Now it's packing up. Good, yeah, get the fuck out of there. Are the conscripts gonna AT grenade this thing? Let's find out. This would be a weird choice. Yeah, no, they're just by. So the Soviets still totally in this and still winning, I would say, but the Tiger is going to be a huge pain in the ass to deal with. We don't have any AT guns. We have the building for it, but not the manpower. Soviet's actually pretty low on manpower. Oh, because they're building a third T-34 with three T. What do you think, guys? Can three T-34s take out a Tiger? With the packs in the mix, I think that's going to be not doable. But I don't know. You know, anything's possible. The guards are dead long ago. Nobody knows. But did the guards actually die on retreat? I feel like maybe they might have died. I don't think they died on retreat. Twitch chat. There's a second Gren squad behind them at that standard point. Okay, my worries are assuaged. I don't know how to pronounce that word because I've only ever seen it typed A-S-S-U-A-G-E-D. Is the squad gonna go down? Oh yeah. Fucking whole machine gun. Murk that motherfucker. Or these guys. Tough to tell. So here we go. It's the... I was about to say 3. It's the 2 T-34s. The third is just like, I'm coming! Give me some time! But the Tiger is like, what's up with this? I guess I'll reposition to hit these T-34s, which are blitzing me. Finally, the 222 goes down. I'm sad. I want to check its kills before it finally died. And the packs are here, so this is going to be bad for the Soviets. This is going to be real. Oh, but we have the IL-2 coming in. You guys ready for the IL-2? Let's low angle camera watch all this bullshit play out. Oof, the IL-2's, yikes. Oh, and the, oh, oof, ooh, Jesus. And this late T-34 turns out to have been a very good choice because it's fucking nailing the asshole of the Tiger, and now we have a ram into the asshole of the Tiger. Ram that asshole Tiger. That Tiger asshole. Oof, this is, I don't even want to watch. I don't even want to watch. That's GG, guys. That's GG. Don't underestimate CJ Citizen. I underestimate, and the German just immediately quits. That was a textbook assault. And the textbook is called How to Ram a Tiger from Behind. But you gotta be careful when you buy that on Amazon, because there's another book with that title, which is not what you want. I mean, maybe what you want, but not the same thing. So, the lesson here is, holy shit. Don't let a T-34 get behind your Tiger, and IL-2s are overpowered. Also, IL-2 Stormovic 1946 is on sale for $2 at GOG.com if you want to buy it, as of right now.